Hello and welcome to the Polish city of Poznan for the second World Cups event in the 2009 Sprint Canoe season. We have participation from 570 competitors from 40 different countries. All these top-level athletes are competing in 500 and 1,000 metre races in canoe and kayak. After the good results achieved by Poland, France and Belarus in Recife 2 weeks ago, we have a very strong team from Germany competing here on the very windy regatta course at Malta Lake.
I checked this morning, it's in the limit. It's 6 meters per second, it's in the limit, more than 6 meters is stop. But the wind here is all time is in the back. It's not difficult, it's not changing. When the wind is cross the venue, this is when necessary to stop, for principal for canoe. For kayak, okay, it's a little, but 6 meters is the maximum. Now it's in the limit.
Okay, so we hear from the president there that 6 meters per second is the limit for this competition, and it must be very close to that at the moment. But we move straight away into the start of the women's K4, 500 meters, and one of the favourite boats here would be in lane 3, the Polish boat, who won the first World Cups event 2 weeks ago in the Czech Republic. But we've got two very strong German boats in this race now who weren't competing in that first event, and they're off. And as we move through the first 50 metres, we can see the boats in 4, 5 and 6 are showing ahead at this moment. And now we have a shot with 150 metres from the end showing down the course. And we can see that the German boat in lane 5 is showing ahead here. So there's a good end-on shot from the German boat in lane 5. And the Germans continue to show another shot from them from the finishing line. And the Germans are still clear as they move into the final stages through the 100 metres from the end, boys. And they're being pressed now by Canada in lane 6 and the other German boat in 4. And I think we can see there that Germany in lane 5 won from Canada in 4 and Germany in 6.
Yes, we are very happy that we won the first race. It was quite a surprise for this first participation for our international team in an event this year, especially with the conditions here. We were lucky not to capsize.
So the next event we're showing is the men's C1 500 metres, and we can see here the very strong boats from Uzbekistan who won the first event in Czech Republic. And the conditions here today are extremely difficult for the C1 paddlers. They have to control their boat in a straight line, just on one side, and with a 6 meters per second following wind, this is extremely difficult. So the shot down the course now is from the 150 meter camera, and we move to a head-on shot from the German paddler in lane 5, one of the favourites for this race. And as we move to the 200 metres from the finish mark, we can see that in lane 6 the Azerbaijan boat has a lengths lead. You can see the German boat in lane 5 on the wash of the Azerbaijan boat in lane 6. And we're moving into the last 100 metres now, and the German boat is making a strong bid here. Is he going to have time to get past? I think he might do. And yes, on the line we can see that the German wins from Azerbaijan, with the Chinese boat in lane 8 taking third place, I think. But we need the camera to confirm that result. And yes, I got it right.
Yeah, race was perfect. I catch the Azerbaijan at the last meters, and I'm very proud.
And we move straight back to the start again for the women's K1 500 metres. The strongest boats from the qualifying semi-finals are in the middle of the field, lanes 4, 5 and 6. And the race is away. Extremely difficult conditions for these young ladies, and you can see a little wobble there off the start from lane 5. These ladies are lighter in these boats and therefore much more vulnerable to the conditions. And here we have a shot down the course from our 150 metre camera, and you could see the wobble there in the lane 5 from the favourite for this race, Katharina Wagner from Germany. And that's a shot of Katharina, and she goes through the 200 metre mark in lead from lane 7 in Austria and lane 6 Great Britain. And that's a shot of the Great Britain paddler Rachel Cawthorne. Strong support from the grandstand there from the Germans and the British people. Another shot from the Great Britain paddler. And they're moving into the finishing line now. It's extremely tight, and we can see that the German paddler won, and I think just Great Britain from Austria in lane 7. So the result is confirmed there. Germany from Great Britain, in 3rd place Austria.
Ja, es war großartig, das Rennen. Wir haben den Vierer
Yes, it
kurz
was
vorher gewonnen,
fantastic.
eine halbe Stunde.
We just won earlier the K4 final, and now the individual. This is my kind of weather. I like the course, I like this kind of wind. It was really perfect for me.
So now we move back to the start of the men's C2 500 metres. The winning boat from Russia from the first regatta in Czech Republic 2 weeks ago is not competing, but the silver medalists from there, France, are. And they're racing in lane 9. So you can see conditions haven't improved during the course of the day. And we can see there in lane 2 the boat from Lithuania has taken a strong lead over the first 50 metres. Again, a shot from the 150 metre from the Finnish camera as they move through the 200 metre mark, and it's very close between 4 boats there. And it's still 4 or 5 boats in contention here as we have an end-on shot from the Polish boat in lane 4. And we now move into the last 100 metres. And it looks to be from lane 3 and lane 9 here. Lane 3 and lane 9 are in contention. It's extremely close, and I think that's as close as you're going to get to a dead heat. We have to wait for the photo finish to resolve that question. And we can see from the graphic here that France won the race from Germany by 0.02 of a second, with Azerbaijan in 3rd place.
Ça fait toujours plaisir de gagner. On a fait une bonne course.
It is always nice to win. We made a good race. From the start till the end it went well. Even if the last 100 metres are a bit complicated, it is really shaky here. But we believe in it till the very end, and we are very happy. It is good to see our efforts finally pay off. We are moving on with motivation from the Olympics with Bertrand, and this is cool. We're having fun.
And we move back now to the start for the last event of first day, women's K2 500 metres. We've got 2 very strong boats from Germany in this race, and they're expected to show with the Slovakians and the Great Britain boat. And through the first 50 metres we can see that lanes 2 and 4, the 2 German boats, are taking the lead. And I think we can hear from the on-course mic that the wind conditions are not improving at all. They're extremely strong still a following wind of 6 metres per second. And here we have a head-on shot from the Slovakian boat in lane 5. And it's still the German boats in lanes 2 and 4 who are holding here. And this is a head-on shot from the Austrian boat in lane 6. You can see the rough conditions still. And we just move in now through to the last 100 metres, and the German boat in lane 4 is leading from the German boat in lane 2, with the British boat in lane 7 having a strong show here towards the end. And it's still Germany in lane 4. As they cross the line, Germany in lane 4 with the German boat in lane 2, and Great Britain just come up to take third place there in lane 7. And the graphics confirm that. Two very strong boats from Germany in lane 1 and 2, and Great Britain in third place.
Wir sind super Rennen gefahren gerade bei den Bedingungen. Hatten wir ein bisschen Angst vorher, dass es ein bisschen wackelig wird.
We are very happy after a very shaky course. We were very worried about capsizing, but it really is the cherry on the pie to win in these conditions.
Also wir sind super glücklich, super glücklich.
So here we are back in Poznan for the second day of the finals. Today it's the 1,000 metre racing, and we can see that the conditions are much improved from yesterday, and we've only got a 1 metre per second tailwind for these conditions today. So we're off with the men's K1 1,000 metres, and we have the competitors from the last year's Olympic Games in this race. Strong favourites here, probably in lane 9 from Canada, Adam van Koveren. Lane 3, Anders Gutherson from Sweden. And in lane 5, the fastest qualifier for today's event from Germany, Max Hoff. Really perfect conditions today for paddling, and we can see that Max Hoff in lane 5 is establishing a lead as we come through the halfway point. A shot of Anders Gutherson from Sweden. And as we come up to the 200 metres from the finishing mark, we can see that in lane 5, Max Hoff from Germany is holding a lead over Sweden in lane 3 and Canada in lane 9. That's a Portuguese chap looking around there. And that's a quick shot there of lane 6, Emil Starr from Denmark. But as we come to the finish, it's Hoff from Germany who takes the lead, just from Sweden, Anders Gutherson, with Adam van Koveren in lane 9 from Canada in third place. And the graphics confirm that Germany first, Sweden second, Canada third, and the two Portuguese paddlers in fourth and fifth.
Ja, es waren zwei super Tage.
Yes, it was 2 great days. I loved it. Yesterday the conditions were nice, but today it is even better. With my third place yesterday and this final place now, I'm really happy. It was my first victory in the World Cup, and this is pretty good.
And we move back now to the start of the men's C1 1,000 metres, and in this race we have the winner of the first World Cups event 2 weeks ago from France in lane 1, Escobar, and the second place in lane 4, Mekov from Uzbekistan. And the race is underway here, and there's a shot there of the Uzbekistan paddler. Conditions, as you can see again, are perfect for racing with a small 1 metre tailwind. Uzbekistan paddle there. And we move through the 200 metres mark from the finish, and Uzbekistan are leading from lane 3, Canada, with lane 5, Germany, in third place. So as we come to the last 100 metres, Uzbekistan clearly leading here, a boat length over the Canadian paddler Ottershaw. And a strong finish in lane 5 from the German. But as Uzbekistan take the win comfortably and from Canada, with Germany in third place. And there we see the graphic of the finish: Uzbekistan, Canada, Germany, with the French paddler disqualified. And we now move back to the start of the women's K1 1000 metres. In this race we don't have the winner from the first World Cups, but we do have the second and third places. That was racing here is Denmark in lane 6 and South Africa in lane 5, and the race is away. And we have in lane 1 here then France, in lane 2 Czech Republic, lane 3 New Zealand, lane 4 Austria, 5 South Africa, 6 Denmark, 7 Canada, 8 Netherlands and 9 Great Britain. And as we go through the first 100 metres, it's lane 1 showing, that's France, from lane 5 and 6. So as we come through 200 metres from the finish, we have lane 6 Denmark, Henrietta Engel Hansen, showing from lane 9 Rachel Cawthorne. Very strong support from the grandstand here, and we have lane 6 Denmark just leading out from lane 9 Great Britain, and this is a end-on shot from the Austrian girl in lane 4 as we now move into the last 100 metres. And this is an extremely close finish with Denmark in lane 6, but it's Great Britain in lane 9 who come through to take the win. And we have a very happy young lady from Guildford in Surrey, from the Way Kayak Club, Rachel Cawthorne, taking the win in the ladies K1 1000 metres from Denmark and South Africa.
So it's been really hard. It's been really good how the weather's cheered up today. Like, it actually gets some good racing in. But that race was so hard. Like, I didn't think I was going to get it until that very last bit. I felt so dead at the end.
And it's straight away back now to the start of the men's K2 1000 metres. We got Poland in 1, Germany 2, Poland 3, Germany 4, Cuba 5, Belarus 6, Norway 7, Portugal 8 and New Zealand in 9. And this is a head-on shot from the Germans in lane 4. And we move in now to the 200 metre from the finishing mark, and we see here the New Zealand boat. And as we move through the 200, we got 3 boats clear here now. We got Germany in lane 4, Norway in 7 and Cuba in 5. And this is an extremely close race here. And I think the boat in lane 7, Norway, has it at the moment. And that's a head-on shot there of Erik Larsen stroking the Norwegian boat. But as we come to the line, it's extremely close. And have the Norwegians got it? No, the Germans in lane 4 have come through just to take it from Germany, with the Cuban boat in lane 5 in third place. So that's confirmed. Germany 1, Norway 2, Cuba 3. 3 seconds in front of fourth place Poland.
We are very happy that we won. The race was really physical and very hard, but we came back very strong. After the first 200 metres, we were well in the race and even got a last rush at the end to ensure victory.
Right, so we move back now to the start of the women's K2 1000 metres, and in this race in lane 4 we have the Polish boat who won the first World Cups event 2 weeks ago in the Czech Republic. And the ladies are off. See one paddler on the side watching the start here. And as we go through the first 100 metres, we can see the Chinese boat in lane 2. So we have in this race lane 1 Denmark, lane 2 China, lane 3 Poland, lane 4 Poland, the winners from the first World Cups event, lane 5 Japan, 6 Slovakia, 7 China, 8 Austria and 9 Portugal. And through the 200 metres we have the boats 4 and 6, that's the Polish boat and the Slovakian boat in the lead here. And it's lane 4 Poland. This is a shot of the Slovakians. And we move through to the finish now, and it's a clear win from Poland in lane 4 from the Slovakians in lane 6 with China in lane 7. So that was confirmed there, Poland, Slovakia, China with Japan in 4th place. So we move back to the start now for the fastest race of the day, the men's K4 1000 metres. So we have in lane 1 here France, who were the winners at the first World Cups event 2 weeks ago. In lane 2 Czech, lane 3 Lithuania, lane 4 Germany, lane 5 Germany, lane 6 Belarusia, 7 Poland, 8 France and 9 Denmark. So here we have an excellent shot of the Germans in lane 4. Perfect timing here, as we can see. And we're now 2 minutes into the race and moving through to the last 200 metres. And it's Germany in lane 4, from France in lane 8 and the Czechs in lane 2. And we're moving now into the last 100 metres, and this is a shot of the French boat. Looking a bit ragged, I'm afraid, and the Germans in lane 4 take it from the French in lane 2, with the Belarusians in lane 6 just coming into the 3rd position there, I think. But that looks like a photograph for a decision between them and the Czechs in lane 2. And we can see that the Belarusians got it. You can't get much closer than that. 0.02 of a second, taking it in the 3rd place from the Czechs. So we move back now to the last event of the day, the men's C4 1000 metres. And in this race, in lane 1, we have the Belarusians who won the race last time in Czech Republic. And the boats are away. You can see here that the paddlers are paddling opposite side of the boats, 1 and 3 on one side, 2 and 4 on the other. The flat conditions today make it much easier for these boats. And here we have a forward shot of the Uzbekistan. Again, Uzbekistan paddling very, very forward reaching and deep. But as we go through 200 metres to go, it's lane 5, the Belarusians. And it's still the Belarusians in lane 5, just going through the last 100 metre, boys, from their compatriots in lane 1, with the Polish boat in lane 8 in 3rd place. So as they come to the line now, it's the Belarusians in lane 5 who take it from their compatriots just on the line from the Poles in lane 8. And the graphics confirm Belarusia 1st and 2nd, with Poland 3rd and Uzbekistan 4th.
В общем, ехали этот этап очень тяжело было, но
it was very hard, but an interesting course. We were all 100% and we made the perfect race. We were very happy to get to the gold medal.
Очень рад. Первая медаль в этом сезоне. Все очень здорово.
So it's goodbye from Poznan and the 2nd World Cups event in the 2009 Sprint Canoe Series. And we look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks' time in the beautiful city of Szeged in Hungary. Thanks for watching and goodbye from Poznan, Poland. Good paddling to you all.